Good morning. Well, I'm in my usual little spot that I seem to just start every video at now. It is Saturday morning, it's nearly 8 o'clock and Tim has just left to go to work. I have the day off today and I actually have like a week left of my placement. I've done 20 days of it so far. It's gone so fast. Just having a chilled morning at home, and then we're going to like an art gallery event thing this afternoon. We've been to them a couple of times before. I think I've featured them on a couple of vlogs as well. But the art gallery at uni, they obviously get new collections in, they get the artists in, they do like talks, and there's like food and drink, and you get to like see the exhibit and everything. So yeah, very excited for that. But first I'm gonna have a coffee, probably watch an episode of Grays, and just chill out for the next half an hour. Quite a bit of time has passed actually. I've had my breakfast, I've watched a couple of episodes of Grays, and I've just been working on a PowerPoint for one of the lessons I'm teaching next week at school. So it's now time to actually put some makeup on, look a bit more human. And I thought I would just show you like the everyday products I use, my kind of like everyday go-to makeup routine. It's quite low-key. I just thought, yeah, it'd be interesting to show you everything that I use. So first up, I just use this Prep and Perfect brightening primer from Primark. Actually nearly finished, and I'm got a new Benefit primer to move on after this, but I've just been using this one. It's got a bit of a shimmer in it. I feel like it brightens up my makeup, but maybe it's just like placebo effect, but it applies really nicely. It's very non-greasy, has a really nice kind of like banana-y fragrance as well, but like isn't too overpowering. I don't actually know if they still do this in Primark because I've had this one, I don't know. Actually no, it's got 24 months on it, so I probably haven't had it longer than I should do. It is vegan and cruelty-free as well, which is great. Next up, concealer. Just use this like battered concealer stick from Primark. This is the PS My Perfect Colour concealer stick in shade Porcelain. This is literally 90p, and I've just got a tiny little bit of it left, but if they still do this in Primark, I definitely would recommend picking it up. I always apply it underneath my foundation as well, and then I just pop it on with a sponge. Blends really easily, conceals all those dark areas, and yeah, it costs 90p. Next foundation, just this Rimmel 25-hour lasting foundation in the shade Ivory. This has been my go-to foundation for literally years. It applies very easily, it's a great tone match, and isn't heavy on my skin despite being full coverage. And then I just use this flat kabuki brush from Colourpop to just get it all blended in. I used to exclusively just use a sponge, but since I've started using this brush, it's been an absolute game changer. So brows next. Sometimes I fill them in, sometimes like today I don't, but I just brush them out with this Colourpop brow pencil and then just set them in place with my Benefit 24-hour brow setter. Mainly I haven't been filling them in recently because this pencil is like basically run out, and it's like a struggle to actually get any pencil out, but I think just setting them in place for me is enough on a day-to-day basis. Next up, bronzer. And I just use this Hoola bronzer from Benefit. Just looks like this in the pan. And then I just use this like, I don't know, fluffy brush. It's like an old brush from Morphe, just to apply that. Normally just apply it like to my forehead, like hairline area, and then my cheeks and a little bit on my jawline just for like extra contour. Next up is blush and highlight, and I just use this Colourpop cheek palette. This is the extra glazed cheek palette, and it is definitely on its last legs. I really love the pinkiness of the blush, and I love that the highlight has got a little bit of like a pink tinge as well. Eye base, I just use this one from Beauty Bay. This is base 2 because I just do like pretty much a neutral look every day, especially for the past few weeks for school. I just use a neutral eye base as well. This one's very long lasting, easy to apply, very affordable as well, which is a bonus. And then eyeshadow, I find myself reaching between one of two palettes, either the Colourpop So Fly palette, which is got some really gorgeous neutral shades in, or also Colourpop, the Bambi collaboration did. This is the Thumper palette, looking a bit worse for wear also. So yeah, either one of these two palettes is like my kind of go-to every day. Today I'm going to go for So Fly, and I'm just going to use this shade here, which is Dragon Tail, this shade here, which is Depart, and this shade here, which is Skydive. Going on with Dragon Tail. Next up is Depart, just on the outer corner. And then lastly, just a bit of that shimmer in the inner corner. Mascara wise, I just use this Colourpop Act Natural Mascara. This is the black mascara. I also really love the brown mascara that they do, but mine's run out, so just a black on an everyday basis. Bit of lip gloss. This is Jeffree Star the gloss in the shade Mouthful. I feel like the pink tones in this lip gloss just match really nicely with the blush and the highlight. And there is the final look. So just very easy, very low key. Goes quite nicely actually with this brown t-shirt that I'm wearing today. I'm just going to carry on finishing my PowerPoint for one of my lessons next week. Well, Tim is back from work now, and he actually picked up those like vegan Asian rice bowl things from work, like mega reduced. So I've gone for the red Thai, and he's got the Japanese curry. It smells absolutely incredible. I wish there was like smell-o-vision. So we're just gonna have these for like a little bit of lunch and then head off out to the art gallery event. I'm obviously out now. Lunch was actually way spicier than I thought it was gonna be. It's also like gloriously sunny outside, which is why I've opted for the sunglasses so I don't get blinded. And we're now just heading off the long way to the art gallery for the art event. Just walking past the lake. It's very peaceful, very lovely, very scenic. So we had a really great time at the art gallery exhibition opening. Had a couple of glasses of sparkling wine, a little bit of food, had some falafel balls and some little like pumpkin arancini balls, which were great. Obviously just walking back home now. It's like almost 5 o'clock, I think, maybe like 4:45. It's actually got a bit chilly now. Wish I'd brought a jacket with me, but hey ho, I'll be home soon. But yeah, it's had a really nice time out. It's nice and chilled. Okay, well, it's obviously very much later. I don't actually know what the time is. Been catching up a little bit on Love Island UK, just watching episode 2, and yeah, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure, so I say thoroughly enjoying that. Dinner is in the oven. We're just having nachos tonight, which is like one of our favourite dishes. And then for the rest of the evening, probably just going to chill out and watch TV, to be honest. Nothing too exciting. I think I'm going to film tomorrow. It's like a whole other vlog. Probably be quite a chilled, like, uni work day. Maybe go out for a coffee type situation, do some baking. I don't know. Haven't really decided. It's going to be like a pretty chilled out Sunday. So I hope that you enjoyed today's little random vlog. If you did, please do give the video a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again in my next video.